Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans all around the world, let's talk some boxing. First of all, shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation for this article. Pacquiao tells fans to pick his next opponent. And if you go to Manny Pacquiao's Twitter, you actually see in Manny Pacquiao's actual Twitter account that he asks that question: who do you want me to fight next in the UAE, United Arab Emirates? His 4 picks are Amir Khan, Jeff Horn, Terence Crawford, or Kell Brook. And you have to pick, of those picks, which one you would like to see him fight. I picked Kell Brook, as you can see here. Now you can see overwhelmingly the guy that most people are picking for Manny Pacquiao to face is Amir King Khan. The least is Jeff Horn. So nobody really wanted to see him face Jeff Horn. Okay, the other two, Terence Crawford and Kell Brook. Kell Brook's in the running. I picked Kell Brook, and I'll give you my reasons in a minute. You can go to Manny Pacquiao's Twitter. You can go ahead and vote in as well. Dial in your vote. Now, let's put this into perspective. Why not Terence Crawford? Well, Terence Crawford is not a welterweight. And Manny Pacquiao has a history of fighting guys which he pulls up in weight to welterweight, whether it's at a catchweight welterweight or full-blown welterweight. Timothy Bradley had to fight Manny Pacquiao at full-blown welterweight. Chris Algieri faced Manny Pacquiao at full-blown welterweight. Brandon Rios faced Manny Pacquiao at full-blown welterweight. Okay? These are some examples. Juan Manuel Marquez was pulled up to full-blown welterweight to face Manny Pacquiao twice. Okay? So at the end of the day, while Terence Crawford looks like an appetizing matchup that some people would like to see, any really sensible fight fan would say Manny Pacquiao's a welterweight. Terence Crawford is right now fighting at super lightweight, also known as junior welterweight. Why would I pull up a super welterweight to face him when I can face a welterweight? So the best possible picks have to be welterweights, right? Jeff Horn's a welterweight. He's not well known. He may have faced 1 or 2 world-class athletes. Has no sensational wins that we know of recent times. So he probably won't be picked. That leaves us with Amir Khan and Kell Brook. Amir Khan and Kell Brook are, according to the Ring magazine, some of the top welterweights in the world. Top 10. Kell Brook is the number 1 welterweight in the world right now. And Amir Khan is the number 6th welterweight in the world right now. Okay, Manny Pacquiao is the number 4 welterweight in the world right now, according to the Ring magazine. Amir Khan has come off of a devastating knockout loss. Devastating. He was knocked out cold. This, though, was at middleweight against Canelo Alvarez. Kell Brook was also stopped by Gennady Golovkin, but not in a horrible fashion. In the 3rd round, his eye orbital was broken by Gennady Golovkin's left hook. Kell had problems seeing as he got tagged a little bit more coming down to the end. His coach stopped the fight, throwing in a towel, but Kell Brook was still alive in there. He was still slipping and rolling and avoiding punches. For that reason, I think Kell Brook would be a better opponent for Manny Pacquiao once he can make the weight, which more than likely he can, because he was looking to face Amir Khan at welterweight as well as Errol Spence Jr. So if Manny Pacquiao were to pick Kell Brook, he would really be picking a number of really, really good things. He'd be picking the number 1 welterweight in the world. Okay. He'd be picking the IBF welterweight champion so he could unify. And on top of that, he would be picking a bona fide, true welterweight. If he were to pick Amir Khan, he would be going for the money. Amir Khan's a well-known name. Amir Khan has sparred him before, and people were really intrigued to see what would happen if Amir Khan was matched up with him. But he would not be picking a world champion. He would not be picking the best welterweight out there. He would be picking one of the more popular welterweights out there. Amir Khan's name is much more popular than any other welterweight in the division at the present time. And Amir Khan was able to do that because his stock rises because of his facing of Canelo Alvarez. So while Kell Brook is definitely the better welterweight to face in terms of legacy, Amir Khan is the more popular one to face. And if you ask me, we all know Manny Pacquiao is going to land his straight left at some point in time in that fight against Amir Khan. Given the fact that Amir Khan has come off of a knockout loss, and on top of that, a serious knockout loss, and on top of that, hasn't had a tune-up fight, and on top of that, he's also got problems with his chin. He keeps on getting knocked down or knocked out with his chin. There's a great possibility of Manny Pacquiao knocking out Amir Khan if they were to face each other at welterweight. So Manny Pacquiao may have it, depends, but he may have an easier time against Amir Khan. And seeing that everybody wants to see that fight, that's definitely the fight he would more than likely pick to happen. And Amir Khan's been on pay-per-view, and he has a spectacular resume of wins, especially against fighters at super lightweight. So it makes sense. Amir Khan has a better legacy. He has beaten some really great opponents. It's just that even at welterweight, he's undefeated at welterweight at present. It's just that Amir Khan has one major problem. He has a bad chin. And Pacquiao will test that chin. And Amir Khan will wobble. And will Amir Khan be able to survive Manny Pacquiao? I highly doubt it, coming off of a knockout loss to Canelo Alvarez like he was knocked out. In fact, I think his family wants him to actually quit boxing. So, yeah. This trend actually is easily verified. This is a fight Manny Pacquiao should take. This is a fight, a high-profile name. It's not a Jeff Horn. A guy who was alleging that he gave Pacquiao the work in sparring. This is a guy Manny Pacquiao should face in the United Arab Emirates. And the nice thing about it is Amir Khan would like to have that fight there as well. So at the end of the day, this is definitely a fight Pacquiao should pursue. And this probably would be Amir Khan's last fight. He won't face Kell Brook after this because he's going to get knocked out. And Kell Brook, his dream fight that he wanted with Amir Khan, I don't think that'll ever happen. So, there you go. That's the reality of the situation, and this is what I have picked. I picked Kell Brook. If you want to face an opponent, the toughest opponent that Pacquiao could face is Kell Brook, I think, in my opinion. On that note, you guys have a great one.